Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forwards, I apologise about that. And also, if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well, if there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it is not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2022 related video here on my channel, and another sort of reaction video as well, because it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to listen in full for the first time to the Austrian entry for the upcoming 66th edition of the Eurovision Song Contest, which, as we all know, will be staged 2 months from now in Turin in Italy. Now, I've got a little bit of time in which to listen to this track. It's called Halo. I'll be talking about the artists in just a moment, but of course Austria have been competing in Eurovision from the very early years, to be honest, but they've only won twice. 1966 with Udo Jürgens and Merci Chérie, a lovely track. I believe that was his third entry in a row for Austria. I could be wrong, but he definitely represented Austria several times, and each time he was at Eurovision, his song was pretty good. So, in a way, I'm very glad he won in the end. And then, of course, many years passed, and Conchita Wurst came along with Rise Like a Phoenix. Now, at the time, I was very indifferent towards the track. I thought that Austria only won because Conchita was in the news a lot because of her image. But actually, you know, in retrospect, that was a bit of a silly way to think, because the song itself was very credible, and in all honesty, was probably the right winner of that Copenhagen contest. So yes, Austria has won twice, and since that second victory, results have been a little bit more erratic, to say the least. A year later, on home soil, the mate makes last 0 points. A year after that, Zoe did well with the public, not the juries. The year after that, Nathan Trent, big fat 0 from the public, did alright with the juries. 2018, won the jury vote, and was sort of 12th, I think, with the public. Remarkable, 3rd place overall. 2019, didn't qualify. And I want to say Panda got 0 points from the public in the semi-final in Tel Aviv. I could be wrong. I think I probably am wrong, but she didn't do very well. And then, of course, Vincent Bueno, and then Vincent Bueno again with Amen. And personally, I think that performance in Rotterdam last year was absolutely terrific, very underrated, the Austrian track a year ago. Anyway, for 2022, we have Lumix and Pia Maria. Now, apparently, the Austrian selection committee, whoever it was, they had loads of artists on their shortlist. It came down to 2. Both of the remaining acts, I believe, were male-female duos. It's been a while since I looked at the names in contention. But coming out on top, Lumix and Pia Maria. Not to be confused with Pia Mia, a different musician entirely. Now, Lumix, he is a DJ and music producer. Now, I'm always a bit wary when I hear the term DJ with regards to Eurovision. I don't know why that is. I think it's because in the past we've had DJs and they haven't really had a great deal of success. We had Darude for Finland a few years ago, he finished nowhere. Gromi for Poland in 2018, he finished nowhere really. So I'm always just a little bit wary and on the fence when it comes to DJs at Eurovision. But anyway, Luca Miccimayer, he's a young guy, and he's had loads of songs over the years, an absolute ton of tracks. Only a few of them have made any sort of waves in the charts, but he's had millions of streams online. He had a song called Thunder last year, which did all right in many different European countries, and he also had a song called Monster in 2019, which was moderately successful as well. But he's charted in Austria, France, Sweden, Italy, all over the place, so he is very much not a complete unknown. As for Pia Maria, well, she is a young female musician. I don't really know too much about her. She's a trained makeup artist and works at the State Theatre in Innsbruck. She's 18, born in May 2003. My goodness, that's around the time I started watching Eurovision as a fan. But yes, she is doing the vocals here, I believe, and the song's been out for ages. It was leaked, people were ranking it in their personal ranking of all of the songs this year. I am probably the last person to hear this track. Austria is in the second half of the first semi-final, and if you've been following me on Twitter, ages ago I put together a mock-up running order for the semi-finals before we knew most of the songs, and I put Austria as the closer of semi-final 1, so we'll see if that turns out to be the case in a few weeks. Anyway, I've got the video here. I've heard a little bit of it, I couldn't avoid it. It is Halo, Lumix and Pia Maria. Just under 60,000 views then for this, and it's a 3-minute long video. And what am I doing here? Here we go. Let me know what you think. Links in the description as always to my other social media pages. Lovely stuff. Come on then, there might be a bit of lag here. Yeah, it's taking its sweet time this morning. You'll have to forgive me. I suppose I should take this opportunity to say that there will be another video from me today talking about the Melfest Grand Final. Here we go. Austria. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a pop-bop. Some sort of palace here. Yeah, it's up-tempo. We've got these red lines going about the place. Fancy outfits. Higher than the gods. There will be a blog post later about this. Chorus. Oh yeah. Right. First things first, this is pretty good. It's a little dated, but it's pretty good. Do not have him on stage doing nothing. Otherwise, he's gonna look like a bit of a fool. And if he's doing nothing, what's the point of him even being on stage in the first place? Because Pia Maria is doing most of the work. If he's going to be like Grommy in 2018, just bopping away at the back of the stage, that doesn't look great. It sort of ruined the performance a little bit, in my opinion. So, straight away, I would say Lumix, he's going to be behind some sort of DJ deck, isn't he? But, I don't know. He's not really going to be doing a whole lot, because he's not going to be doing anything live either, because instruments aren't live. I also wonder how this will sound live, because it seems as though these vocals have been very polished indeed. Could be quite a mess, could also be excellent. Dancing. A little bit of a waltz, I assume. It's a bit like, I don't know, it's got a touch of the rudimental, Calvin Harris. It's reminding me of those sorts of British acts. This sort of dance pop. I like it. It's got a good beat. And it's different from everything else this year, pretty much. I think this is a qualifier. Chorus again. It's the sort of song you put on when you're doing the treadmill at the gym. You know, gets the energy flowing through you. It's got good momentum, it's building up quite nicely. But I do wonder about the live vocals here, and what he's doing. Because really, Pia Maria is carrying this. Everybody's having a boogie. It also reminds me a touch, and I'm sure you'll remember this, of a song that was in contention for Finland last year, the Teflon Brothers. It reminds me a little bit of that. That song was arguably even more dated. But anyway. Oh yeah, that'll go down a storm. Inch her in. Yep. I don't know. There's no wow moment here, is there? But yeah, what a bop. She looks great. Music video's pretty good. And that's the end of that. All over quite abruptly. No big explosive finish. Well, there we go. The Austrian entry for Turin. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Everything that I wanted to say I've pretty much covered there. Live vocals have got to be really strong. Although you can have pre-recorded backing vocals, I know. I just hope they're not too reliant on that. I would like to see Lumix actually make a case for being on the stage, because in the video he's not doing a whole lot. He's just there, you know, doing his DJ stuff, which is fine, but on stage at Eurovision, I don't know, it might look a bit weird. I really don't know. I like the beat, I like the energy, I'm sure there'll be dancers, I'd be amazed if there wasn't, and it definitely could well close the first semi-final. With that being said, let me know your thoughts. I'm genuinely interested to know. Thank you for all of the support on recent videos, especially the Greek video. Absolutely remarkable. I mean, the Georgian reaction I uploaded the other day didn't really seem to get much attention, but the Greek video, remarkable. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I should say as well, I mentioned this in my previous video, I have to put a link into the description about this actually, but I have a new Instagram page. The last one was deleted for some completely unknown reason. It's just at reese.aj.chambers. My original writing is on there, so take a look at that if you so wish, along with my other pages. And there'll be another video from me later today predicting the Melfest results and previewing that show. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Hopefully the quality wasn't too bad. Stay safe, and bye for now.